And I know in Brawl he was I don't remember if he was Yoshi or something, but he was also like sponsored playing Brawl. So yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That man has definitely had some tournament experience. So.
All right. Something that really.
What's going on, guys?
I don't know how to feel about that. Like, I mean, Scott Williams is a cool dude, but I don't know if he wants to be called Reginald.
Ouch.
All right, we got the next matchup going on here. We got Pikachu versus Lucina.
King Koopa is not in winners.
So the names aren't necessarily updated yet, but for right now, we'll just call people Crimsym and Wonder. I personally don't like Lilac Cruise. I really don't.
I mean, wasn't it banned?
No, for this 3 months finest, it's been brought back.
Okay. Their actual names are just Wonder and Crimsym.
Okay, that works. But, yeah, personally, I don't like this stage. It really works in favor of an outsider or someone who has a lot of zoning potential.
I think this stage is just really good for characters with solid recovery.
Yeah.
Because of the way the stage just kind of like tilts left and right. I think that makes a huge. In fact, it's like the one reason people hate Lilac Cruise is because sometimes it just destroys your recovery and people get so pissed. But I agree with you on the zoning thing because of the slams, but definitely we can't rule out that people hate the stage because of recovery alone. It's kind of AIDS.
And then that's the other part too. So most people are used to fighting on a flat surface.
Correct.
Pretty obvious.
Correct.
That's pretty much what you expect. But with Lilac Cruise, there's a lot of slanted surfaces. And that causes a lot of attacks to have
not really work, yeah. So Crimsym off to a kind of unfortunate start. Oh, gets the tipper though. Catches back up, but still down by a lot of damage. And in fact, I feel like Wonder has been really in control of this match the whole time. Pikachu is a fast character, so definitely should be controlling kind of the spacing of the match. Lucina might kind of lose out on exactly what you were mentioning earlier. If Pikachu's kind of playing around the stage, on the edges of the stage, it's hard for Lucina to justify doing straight stabs, because if she's on, you know, the outer edge, all Pikachu has to do is jump. And if Lucina's on the inner edge, all Pikachu has to do is crouch. Actually, he's short enough that in both situations, straight stabbing with Lucina won't really help. Whereas on the other hand, Pikachu's Thunder Shock tracks the stage. So this is kind of a really good stage for Pikachu to kind of zone Lucina out and piss her off. And also Wonder is just in control of the spacing really well.
Are they using Thunder as a recovery option?
Yes, it pops you up just a little bit. Kind of like with Incineroar. You can kind of do Revenge to kind of float and slow down, or a lot of characters with counter, it stops momentum for a little bit, you know, something like that.
Sure.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
All right.
Oh, so whiffs a grab, gets grabbed for his troubles.
So nice soft dance coming out from Lucina, but the question is, going to be able to get a stock with that. Pikachu hold on to the edge. And say now it looks like Lucina's back on her back foot. Going in, kind of controlling the tempo of this match. It's not looking so hot for Lucina, but
Who got him?
yeah, it's not looking so hot. All right, so Wonder's going to go ahead and take the first match of this series. So speaking about Lilac Cruise now, when you go ahead and select stages, what do you look for in terms of what works best for you? Like, I know you play a lot of grapplers, or you play grapplers in general. What would you be looking for in terms of this stage?
So that kind of branches into two questions. Like, for instance, if I play Incineroar and I'm playing against a Palutena, I don't care what the stage is, I'm just gonna switch the character. It's literally like just one of the worst matchups I've ever played. Everything gets outranged, you know. The kill potential is huge. Incineroar is super slow, right? It's not about the stage at that point. right? In fact, Palutena can kind of benefit from any stage. Super balanced character, right? Great reach on her stick. Gets projectiles, gets a projectile reflect. Great recovery. You know, it's not about the stage at that point. It's about the character that you play against or the neutral that you're playing. But to answer your question specifically, if it's a zoning character, I 100% pick a flat stage, right? I don't want them being able to platform camp like against Samus. It's horrible.
Right.
One of the most frustrating things for an infighter or a grappler is to play against a character that can platform camp. And you have to find a way in, and it just sucks. Lucina early stock down, really unfortunate. But again, the other way is, you know, if I'm playing a zoning character like Richter, Simon, Samus, you know, these characters, I would pick a stage with super ridiculous platform camping for that very reason. Something that stops someone from jumping over it, right? Lining them up in straight lines down a corridor for my projectiles, stuff like that. That's how I would pick it. There are obviously quite a few stages that try to switch the meta around. You know, like Smashville with the center platform, and it switches the positioning. You know, anyway.
Or Town and City where you have the platform switching out.
Yeah.
Inside to outside.
Or Kalos is another one that people, I don't want to say want to ban, but it makes people unhappy because of the way you can almost always safely like grab the ledge without having to worry about someone hitting you from up top because of the platform.
I don't think that's necessarily
Nice.
Like, personally, you need a lot of stage diversity,
a
lot of different setups.
Well, I agree with you, right? This is actually why I say you shouldn't ban Castle Siege, but Castle Siege lends such a huge advantage to like heavy sword characters. One smash basically kills you at 40. That it's just like, it's not really fun to watch. It's not really fun to play against.
I mean, you say that, but at the same time, the whole
Nice.
movement
Wow.
for ban Castle Siege kind of came around when Ganon was pretty much played by everyone. Of course, it's going to be a little more difficult in that situation to kind of like say that Castle Siege is a clear stage, but once you get Ganon out of the equation and you don't have people who can literally like kill you from like 30%, 20%. Yeah, I think that kind of makes things a little more interesting.
Well, remember, I sort of wanted to bring this up as a small conversation or a topic of discussion, was stage banning, right? I feel like stage banning isn't really gonna, people aren't really gonna register this for long. But really with stage bans, you should have counter picks, right? And so if you think about counter picking, Ganondorf on Castle Siege, Ike on Castle Siege, perfect counter picks to me, right? They're almost, the stage almost specifically caters to them. Pikachu, the Thundershock, Lilac Cruz almost specifically caters to that character, right? And people don't really think about these things. They have like one tricks, they pick specific characters, they'll play them till they die, and that's really not what Nintendo and I guess not